My name is Hayla.
Yeah, you should step it up and try again. See yourself up and try again. Okay. Hello. Welcome to my channel. My name is Hayla. This is my first video, so bear with me. I posted on my Instagram and asked people who are interested to send some questions, and this video is just gonna start with answering that. If I'm looking over here, it's because I'm using my phone to record, so I'm looking at my laptop to read the questions. All right, so let's get into the first video. Okay, first question is, what are some things you enjoy that people around you normally don't like? To be honest, a lot of my friends are similar to me, at least my inner circle, in the sense of none of us are closed-minded to trying different things, or if someone has an interest or if I have an interest, like we are all very open to exploring it. So it's really hard I actually put some effort into thinking about the answer for this question, but yeah, there's nothing that I can say that I enjoy doing that other people don't like, at least for those around me, because we all are adventurous and open-minded. But I will say that in terms of family, here and back home, mainly my parents and back home, they think, like, you know, when we all want like time to ourselves, like just alone time and re-energize. So my family thinks that's weird. Like, they do everything together, they eat together, especially like eating on the same plate and things like that, and I'm sure that's common with a lot of other cultures. But so they think that me needing alone time is a weird thing. So yeah, I think that's the only thing that they don't think is normal. Next question. What sparks your passion? A few different things. So even just finding out what you're passionate about in life, like the journey of figuring out what that is fuel in itself, to try to find something that makes you happy and that is fulfilling. So that in itself is one component for me, but also just like trusting your journey, whether it means like failing and accepting a failure in that journey is another type of fuel. And on a more personal level, which could be common with other people too, for me, I have had to constantly remind myself, like, my parents came to this country for the sake of me to have a better life, or better than they did. So I was constantly trying to figure out where my path is going to take me and what this journey is going to look like for me, in a sense of also having a deeper desire to make them proud or make them feel like their sacrifices were worth it. So that is a huge spark to the question, or like a larger fuel for me as well. Next question. What keeps you positive? Right now, my baby. Okay, no, let me answer for real. So I would say that there's two parts to this question. So one component is my baby. Like, her face holds me accountable. When she looks at me, it's just like, no matter what vibe I'm in, no matter what funk or anything, like, I instantly feel like, okay, I have to be better, feel better, and perform better for her, so that keeps me positive. Or it's like, I don't know if any of you have experience with being around babies, like, even if you're upset or sad, like, they just know, it's like a vibe that they have, and all automatically put you in good spirits. But generally speaking, because she's new in my life, so prior to that, it's just about having a healthy environment. So I feel like having time to yourself is mad important, and having time to do things that fuel you and recharges you is really important in order to give that positive energy out in the world. So for me, that means time with specific friends that we pour into each other, or time to be artistic, whether that's writing or painting, like, yeah. So I try to ensure my life feels balanced whether that means just alone time, artistic time, time spent with family. It used to be traveling, but you know. I think that was a long answer, but yeah. So baby, healthy environment, balancing. Next question. If you could go to any concert tomorrow, assuming it was safe, whose concert would you go to? Okay, so I have a back in the day answer and new answer, kind of. Because back in the day, I was obsessed with Frank Ocean, and I still am, but nowadays I don't listen to that much English music. Call me a fob, call me whatever you want, but I love like West African music, East African music. So anyways, short answer would be back in the day, Frank Ocean, or even Adele, like those two, especially because I had a period where I would go to mad concerts. Like there was a year full of concerts, and those are the two that I missed. Short answer would be Frank Ocean or Adele if they came to Toronto or surrounding the GTA. But really, I would love to go to like a festival of West African artists or Ethiopian artists or East African artists, you know? Like a festival like that would be mad fun. Like something like the OVO Fest, like where it's a bunch of artists, or Made in America, depending on where you're at. But African artists, whether it's East, West. How did you grow your hair so long? Today is not a good representation of what my hair could look like, but leaving it alone, to be honest. Like you're not gonna see any videos about hair and none of that from me, because I'm not that good and I don't do much, to be honest. But leaving it alone, like I'm not gonna lie, I used to try so many different things and treatments and hair masks and things like that, and my growth was very stagnant. But then I started putting it in braids all the time, and then if it wasn't in braids, I would put it in like a leave-in conditioner or a deep conditioning mask and just leave it, like sleep with it like that or something like that. And then there was so much growth, like within a few months, so much growth for just leaving it alone. By that I mean not combing it dry ever, not like irritating or doing anything outside of braids and treatments for a while, you know, like letting it just live. But today is not a good representation, okay? What was the push or reason that got you to finally start your YouTube channel? Because some people know, like I've been wanting to do this for a long time, like literally 2017, 2018 is when I wanted to, and that would have actually been way more entertaining than lockdown. And we'll talk about that in other videos. I feel like until now I just never did because of my own doubts, like my own getting in my own head, like assuming you have to have a certain type of camera or editing skills, or just assuming based on what you see that it had to be so much more than what I currently thought I was capable of, even now, to be honest. But then with this lockdown situation, we're all spending more time at home, right? And I've spent some more time on YouTube watching different videos and stuff, and I'll link down below 2 videos that I actually saw. I was trying to like get motivated into starting, to be honest, and then there were 2 videos that I saw of 2 different creators that actually inspired me to just stop waiting, hence this ring light situation suggested by one of them. But anyways, I just got to a point where I said, well, why not? Like, why not? Even if I'm not a good editor, or even if the video is not great, like I can grow, like, and show my growth. And I'm not that pessimistic in life in general, so I just have to check myself really, like, why am I doubting so much before even trying, if that makes sense. Okay, so last question that I'm gonna answer in this video, what type of content can we look forward to? So this is a really good question, especially to end the video. So in general, considering I can't travel like I was before, and I'm a mom now and things like that, I have in mind to do more story times and mom lessons type things, like my own lessons and things that I want to share as a mom. A lot of the questions that I got from Instagram were actually relationship related, so I'm going to make a separate video addressing all of those, but more like not question answer like this, but more like sharing more about my experience with those answers. So that should be fun. But to be honest, you're gonna see two types of videos coming from this channel. What I mean by that is two languages. So some videos will be in English, but some videos will be in Afaraf, which is my native language. A big reason I wanted to start YouTube, that shifted from my initial reason, is to continuously be improving on speaking my mother tongue. And more over the years, like youth more and more over the years, youth that speak my language are accessible online, and I have not grown up around a lot of them, so I'd like to actively be connecting with them too, and I don't really see any YouTubers speaking my language. So the point of that is to honestly be addressing taboo topics and having like trying to start conversations about things that should change in that community. I say that because I feel like I belong to multiple communities and not just that one. But yeah, so should be interesting. Some people will not like them, but that's all right. Not everything's for everyone. But yeah, so if you made it to the end, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Leave a comment, leave a like to let me know that you made it this far. I don't have my spiel down yet, but I appreciate the support either way. Thank you so much. Subscribe. I'm gonna try to do this once a week. We'll see. Hold me accountable. Thank you for watching.